Hello, Diaspora family. I hope I find you all well. Family, we talk a lot about mothers and children when it comes to pain. But today, I want to talk about fathers. Because many fathers cry, but they do it in silence. They don't cry because they are weak. They don't cry because they are carrying nothing. They cry because they are carrying too much alone. From a young age, boys are told, be strong, don't cry, man up. And over time, emotions become something to hide and not to express. A father doesn't stop feeling pain. He just learns to swallow it. Sometimes it's a bit of pride, but sometimes it's to do with responsibility. Sometimes it also to do with fear of looking incapable. There is pressure of providing. And this one is big, family. This pressure of providing is a big thing. This is where many fathers break quietly. Because fathers are providers. Yes, that's what we know, family, that fathers are providers. And they know that. They are taught that from young age. They are hunters. So they have financial pressure. Yes, family, they have financial pressure, these fathers. They have expectations to hold the family together. They also have fear of failing those who depend on them. When a father struggles, family, he often feels he has failed, even when he hasn't. That's the thing. They struggle. They think they have failed. Even if they have not failed, they just struggle. Sometimes they are in debt. They think they are in debt because they failed. Sometimes there's job loss. They just feel that it's a failure. They work long hours. No wonder migrating as well to diaspora. It's all about trying to provide. Ye may smile at home, family. You may see a father smiling, but they cry alone in the car. Yes, family, in the car, they cry. They even cry in the shower. When you think father is having a shower, he is crying. They even cry alone at night. Yes, these fathers, they may cry alone at night. Sometimes the wife or the partner may think the father is sleeping when he is sobbing quietly. Family, fathers in the diaspora, they suffer a lot of loneliness abroad. They have left the families back home. Many of them leave their families back home. So they are away from their families and children. They send money back home while struggling personally. And they do it because they don't want to worry the family back home. They just do it because they don't want to worry the family. So many diaspora fathers, they cry silently in a foreign land. They just do it because back home, they are seen as one who made it. That feeling of being seen as one who has made it sometimes make them struggle silently. But family, fathers, success doesn't cancel pain. Even if you are successful family, you still feel the pain. Yes, pain will still be there. That's the thing. So why is it that fathers don't speak, family? Why is it that fathers don't speak? Most fathers don't speak because they have fear of losing respect. Yes, they think if they speak, they lose respect. They think if they say their problems loud, they lose respect. So instead, they just want to keep quiet. They decide to remain silent. They also have fear of burdening their wives or their partners. So they decided to remain silent. They also have fear of being misunderstood. So instead of talking, instead of expressing themselves, they fear that sometimes if they speak, nobody understands them. So they would rather keep quiet because of that fear. They also have cultural expectations. Yes, family, there is so much cultural expectations around fathers. They are expected not to do this, they are not expected not to say this, they are expected not to do this. All this culture, family, there is culture. Yes, some fathers are bound by culture, so they end up saying nothing. And they just cry silently. Some fathers believe that if they speak, they will fall apart. Yes, they drag and drag and drag and drag and think, oh, if I happen to speak, I may fall apart. So they decide to keep quiet. They just decide to keep quiet. They stay quiet even when they are drowning. These fathers drown in silence, family. They drown in silence. So what is the cost of this silence? What is the cost of this silence that the fathers experience? There is emotional distance in marriages. Yes, a lot of emotional distances are caused by fathers being silent. There is anger that comes out as silence. Yes, you may find some fathers being angry. It's because they are silent, they don't speak. So anger will come in silence, family. And then we talk about health issues. There are a lot of health issues that are caused by that silence. They start with stress. Stress will build up, and some will lead to depression. They may end up depressed, family. Yes, depression is not only for women. There are a lot of fathers out there who are depressed. Then from depression, some of them, they become really anxious from that. Very, very anxious. And then they end up with high blood pressure. A lot of fathers have got high blood pressure, family. Lots of fathers have high blood pressure. And that high blood pressure will invite diabetes. Yes, high blood pressure and diabetes, they love one another. And all this will come because of stress. Family. There is also sudden breakdowns that no one sees coming. Yes, there can be some breakdowns, family. Breakdown in marriage, breakdown at work, breakdown. There could be some breakdowns that nobody sees coming. Yes, it happens. Silence does not mean peace. Silence does not mean peace, fathers. It doesn't mean peace. Sometimes silence is just pain with no witness. Yes, it may be just pain unwitnessed. Yes, you are in pain, father, but because you don't speak, nobody knows you have it. It's just the pain which just going unwitnessed. So how do we break this silence, fathers? Family, how do we break the silence in fathers? We need to have hope, family. We need to have hope. Let's encourage safe conversations. Safe conversations in families. Safe conversations between fathers and mothers. Safe conversations between fathers and even friends. What about men supporting men? We have women supporting women. What about men supporting men, family? Let's encourage men supporting men. And this is when men gather and speak. Speak out. Pour out. Say what is inside your heart. Say it exactly as it is. Men supporting men. This can work out well, family, if we have men supporting men. Yes, what about these groups of men supporting men? We need these groups, family. We need these groups. We need these hubs. We need to do this. Men supporting men. Fathers. Let's do this. Do this, fathers. Because we don't want you to suffer in silence. You need to speak. And families checking in on fathers too. Yes, let's have families checking in on fathers. Check your father's family. See how they're doing. Ask them. Father, are you okay? Father, is everything okay? Father, is everything functioning okay? Is there any problem, Father? Father, speak. I mean it. Is there any problem? This is family checking on fathers and encouraging fathers to speak. A strong father is not one who never cries. A strong father is not one who never cries. A strong father is one who knows when to speak. Yes, family. A strong father is not one who doesn't cry, but knows when to speak. If there are problems, know when to say them. Know when to pour out. That's a strong father. Yes, family, that's a strong father. So if you are a father watching this, you are allowed to feel. Yes, you are allowed to feel because you have feelings. Yes, you have feelings, fathers. You are allowed to feel. So if this message touched you, if this message touched you, it's because it speaks something real. Yes, family. If it touched you, it means the message is speaking something that is proper reality. You are not weak, Father. You are not weak. You are just human. You are just human. So let's speak. Let's talk. I invite you, families, fathers, mothers, let's talk. So family, share your comment. Speak. We can only speak. And this is, we are speaking. This is a space for speaking. So let's speak, family. Don't be shy. This is the beginning, fathers. This is the beginning of breaking silence. So family, please don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that we continue to bring these stories and we can talk. Together, we will succeed. I thank you.